Hi folks, this is activity AK21. We did a problem like that back in week one, but we used a part design in order to create the solid object. In this tutorial, in this activity, what I want to do is to create this out of surfaces. Okay, so first I want to create certain surfaces, close them, and then out of that, create the solid object somehow. My strategy, so let me start with the part file. And I'm going to call this thing AK21. All right. So we have to be in wireframe and surface design. So I'm going to go to uh, mechanical design, wireframe and surface design. You're right there. My units are in inches. So on that vertical plane, I will sketch this shaded piece, okay? And that shaded piece is going to be revolved, basically, in order to get the solid object. Well, not the solid object, to get the surfaces which make that solid object. So here is the profile, roughly like that. We're going to clean it up in just a minute. Uh, yep. Okay, good. We're going to dimension now. Dimension, let's see now. From this line to that line, it is diameter is 5. So that distance will be uh, 2.5, correct? Yes. The only thing is that if I do that, suddenly you realize that this is too far. The sketch gets all messed up. So let me do the following. Let me make this thing a little bit bigger so that you don't get confused. Go there, go there. Let me delete this. Well, we can change it now. So we make that thing 2.5. Good. And the distance from here to here is 4.5. So let's do that one more time. This line to that line. Now. Okay, so that is 4.5. Okay. Now, this height from here to here is going to be 18. Well, this one is 4.5 also. Because I was not paying attention to these grids when I was making this thing, it's giving me a hard time, but that's okay. So let's make these things longer so that we don't panic. So this I'm going to make it 4.5. Panic, panic, panic. You see what I mean? If you don't pay attention to these dimensions when you make them, you're going to pay a price later on. So let's see now. Dimension from here to here is 18. Okay, that's good. This dimension is 4.5 also. See, the reason I'm running into these issues is that I was not paying attention when I drew my original drawing. Okay, so let's see now. Well, what else do we have? This height we already got it. That one we got it, and that distance should be 6. So the distance from this line to that line should be 6. There. Now what you see is what's on the left side. Assuming that I didn't mess anything up. I don't think I have. Exit, exit, and revolve it. Now, because I did not create an axis, I have to pick the axis of rotation. So this is the axis of rotation, and I want to go 360 degrees. 360. Okay, that takes care of this part. And then I'm going to make the horizontal one. How do I make the horizontal one? On that plane, I will sketch. Okay. So what I can do is I can make a hole that size. So project that circle is projected. If you want to see, you can hide that. There it is. And then we'll make a elongated hole. So let me see. Does that look good? Yeah. Now, first of all, these are already concentric, no problem, but this length should be 12. That length should be 12. In other words, this dimension here, see this dimension here? That should be 12. Double click. Sorry, 6, not 12. 6. That's better. All right. And what else do we have here? We need a circle, exactly the same thing, same size on this side. That was diameter 5. Okay. Exit. Now the other surface is there. It's just that I hit it right there. Okay. But I'll hit it harder again. Now, uh, notice that what I want to do is to put a surface through this. Okay. I want to put a surface through this. But, because it has interior holes, interior boundaries, what I showed you in the previous uh, activity is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract the outer surface, outer boundary, and the inner boundary. So here is extract this with point continuity so that I don't have to go and select all of them one by one. I already extracted something, and these two I have to extract. So extract this guy. Now, when you do it like this, when you select this one, that's going to let go. But if you click, for example, if you either please select these two and then extract, or you click on that and now add this thing to that stuff, both of these are extracted simultaneously. Okay, so surface, we want to fill it, F-I-L-L, right here. Outer surface is extract 1. Inner surface is 2 and 3. And preview, there we are. Okay, in the previous activity, what I did, I translated this, extruded this outside one, extruded the outside one, and then did a translation. Here I'm going to do that differently. Let me show you what I have in mind. Okay. Now remember, you can actually go ahead and extrude this and extrude these circles, and then translate that top piece and then join them together, just like I did in the previous activity. But I'm going to do that differently. What do I mean by that? I'm going to go to mechanical design, part design. Notice that there was a toolbar which is closing or thickening. Closing is if you have a surface that's all joined and everything, you can create a solid object out of it. This is thickening it. So actually, let me go and do that, create a solid object out of this. We don't have to join that. Let's try it. So we select, let me see, here's the other part that is, we select this. This is the revoluted shape. So I select it there and I say okay. So what it does, if you have a proper surface that's all nice and joined together, you can close it. And I can pretty much do exactly the same thing here, create these surfaces, but I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to go and thicken. See that? thicken, thick surface. That surface in the other direction by the amount 4 point, 4.5. There. Remember, this is a crazy way of doing it, but I insist. Okay, so let's see now. The only problem is that I have two surfaces. In fact, if I go and hide these surfaces, like this one, let me hide this, okay? And if you really have your part body looks like that. So dynamic sectioning. I want to show you how to do dynamic sectioning to see the inside of this thing and make sure that everything is okay. I'm going to maximize this. Let's hide all the sketches. So remember, Control F, Control Find, find the sketches and hide them. Sketch, select and hide them. And these are the extractions, so I have to hide it myself. And there are some planes here that I'm going to hide too. Okay, good. Now you click on the dynamic sectioning here. Dynamic sectioning, if it's not shown, you go either reset your toolbars or you go view toolbars and get the dynamic sectioning worked out. Good. You click on it. Now, you can select different planes to see what's going on. So for example, you see now, bring me there. Let me select this plane, that plane, that plane, etc. And you can also, for example, if you want to move this thing around, that's easy. So you go and select one of these. You see diagonal lines? See the diagonal lines? And you can move it. That's the way it should be, right? If you want to look at another plane like this, select a diagonal line, up, down. Okay. So everything looks good. I didn't even have to do Boolean operation here. I could have gone that route, but it was unnecessary because these are actually in the part body. All right. So when you're done, just close it, and you're home free.